Okay.
How can I help? I do. I've been trying to come up with the best way to say this for some time, but I suppose I should just come out and say it. The truth is, I have come to depend on you. Not just for the sake of the mission, but for my own sake as well. I'm glad you're with us.
You're not very good at this whole talking to people you like thing.
Well, yes. Surely that's not so surprising. Did I? I am trying to be sincere here. It occurred to me that I may have been too critical of you. Too demanding.
Joey's just trying to block this.
I know my manner can be a bit taciturn. I know you must be getting
And
sick
now he
of my
gives up.
lectures about the dark side and everything else. I spent all my years being hounded by my instructors, being told so often how gifted and important I was until I was sick of it. I remember when I was younger, I used to swear that I would never become as self-absorbed and stodgy as the Jedi Masters. It's ironic, really.
Well, I'm in danger of being friend-zoned, but sure, let's do
That's
that.
kind of you to say, but I know for myself it's not really true. Being controlled has kept everyone around me at an arm's length. Even those like yourself who are most in need of my understanding and compassion. Maybe it's time to change that. You deserve to know how much I respect and admire you. I had to tell you how much I care for you. As a friend, of course.
Oh, of course. We're going for it.
Please, it's not allowed. I have to remain true to the Jedi ideal. If this is going to cause a problem, maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Well, that was not nearly so difficult as I feared. Thank
Wait,
you
did I just
for
find myself? I didn't read the option very carefully. I was just trying to make her feel better.
But enough soul searching for
Joe,
now.
no.
We should probably continue on with our mission.
What does that say? Okay, I think I can still salvage that. Alright. Continuing along. That looks like it doesn't lead anywhere. Yeah, they have pretty cheap med packs here because that is kind of their thing, is Colto. Okay, fine, I'll speak to you.
Got something on your mind, dude? You got yourself a fast little ship? I'd forgotten what engines sounded like. The closest thing to that on Kashyyyk is an uller in mating season. Ugh, frightful. Or it could be for the free food. What's the gunk that comes out of the synthesizer on this bucket anyway?
It's called rice.
You never cleaned the darn thing. I'm old, damn it. I'm allowed to be enigmatic when I want to be. And don't you go telling me otherwise.
See, Joey's pretty cool.
You remind me
Pretty
of someone else I
awesome. I don't
ages
know if
ago.
cool's the right word.
Pleasant enough fellow, great destiny, all of that. Breath like a panther. No, but it could be. An Anduvian salt tablet would clear that right up, you know. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, Andor Fix was his name. The force swirled around him like a hurricane. That's how great his destiny was. Well, it's not so much a hurricane as a slight breeze.
Ouch.
But that doesn't mean anything. Destiny is sometimes in the eye of the beholder. Well, it turned out that poor Andor believed a wee bit too much in the infallibility of that destiny. That overconfidence turned out to be his downfall. I don't know. Are you overconfident? I hadn't noticed. Even if I had, I would never comment on it. We're talking about Andor, remember? Let's see. Oh yes, Andor's downfall. I was pretty young myself when it happened. At the time, I thought that Andor's destiny couldn't be more boring. Well, let's just say that I was a strapping young lad with a full head of hair, and Coruscant was a small town with a well. I was just about to abandon Andor to whatever the Force intended for him when his ship was overtaken by a Dimian warship. Now, you've probably never heard of the Dimians, but at the time they were a nasty lot led by a nastier overlord named Krat. Tall fellow, big teeth. Krat has us hauled onto the bridge of his ship for questioning, and that's when I knew that Andor's destiny was at hand. Of course he did. Haven't you been listening? It was not in the way you'd probably expect, though. Well, Andor decides that his destiny makes him invulnerable and starts making all sorts of demands. Free me now. I'm not answering questions. Blah, blah, blah. Don't you know who I am? Krat decides he's had enough and begins crushing Andor's neck. I told the boy he should have kept his mouth shut. I think he agreed, too. Those could have just been gurgling noises. No, well, anyway. Finally, Krat has enough of Andor and tosses him aside into this giant energy intake shaft. Andor gets sucked in and starts bouncing around, screaming. Maybe Andor hit something sensitive on the way down, or just didn't agree with the reactor core. Next thing I know, all the ship's alarms are ringing. Everyone panics, and I run, barely making it to the ship in time before the explosion. Krat dies horribly, and the Dimians never quite recovered. Changed the political course of the entire sector for centuries to come. I'd call that quite a destiny, wouldn't you?
It's not exactly what I was expecting. Yeah, what does that even have to do with anything that I asked?
Great, but when one has the opportunity to see something like that twice in a lifetime.
Ouch.
Anyway, go on. My throat is dry and you're making me cranky. Shoo!
So basically he wants me to get thrown into a reactor shaft. That's nice. Try again. We're gonna keep trying. Persuade is based on chance, so I'm gonna. Yes! Hooray! Hopefully they don't kill them because they're cute, but in all honesty, as long as I don't kill them, I'm fine. Good to know. What? But I can't skip past that line. I have to wait until it's over. Thank you. What's up?
Enough time to listen to your stories. I've got a full shipment of Colto ready to load before my shift is over. We've got all the proper Colto trading permits, so back off.
Just looking. I'm pretty sure this one's locked, so I'm not even gonna go in there. Yeah, that's empty. Not worth it. You know what, I'm actually gonna go back to the Ebon Hawk and just talk to all the squad mates until they're talked out. Nah, no, I'll wait till later. But I do want to do that soon. Want to talk a little bit more? Nope.
Oh,
Oh wait, that's actually a really funny line. I'm gonna go back.
oh, I get it. Let's play with the old man's head, is it? He's half senile. He'll forget I said anything. Wait, well, what was this about anyway?
Joey. Pretty sure this guy's a Pazak guy, but I'll talk to him anyway. Yep. Boring. Ah, visitor, I suppose that's me. Okay. Can I go? Okay. No cold up, got it. And no peace. Got it. Oh, come on. I thought I was getting rid of the docking fee.
The Jedi Council wouldn't approve, but they always were a little stodgy about using the Force on people. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Thank you, Joey. Alright. I mean, the sky has corners on it, but other than that, it looks pretty nice. Does anyone here have a name? You look special. What, Coulter? Hey, one does not simply walk into Mordor, but I bet I can do that. So, don't tell me what I can and can't do. We're going west. Go west, young man. I think that's how it goes. Some guy outside is whistling. And it's far away enough that I can tell it's not for me. It's not like someone's listening to me, but my dog's freaking out about it. And this is almost midnight that I'm talking, so it's kind of weird that... Hey, how convenient, I took Jolie with me. Oh, whoops.
I didn't. Nobody knew where you were, not even Sunry. But I heard the Selkath mention you and your friends. The Force has brought you to help us.
Alright, this side quest is actually kind of fun.
Whatever could be the matter, my dear?
It's horrible, Jolie. Sunry has been arrested. The Sith have accused him of murder.
Murder? But how?
It's all a mistake, Jolie. Sunry isn't a murderer. Someone is trying to frame him.
Calm down, Alora. Where's Sunry now?
Sunry's being held at the Selkath courts. They won't let anyone in to see him. Please, go to the courts. Talk to the judges. Maybe the Selkath will listen to you.
Don't worry, Alora. We'll get to the bottom of this and help Sunry. Somehow.
Alright, so let's see who Sunry was. Or is.
Got something on you. What? You think because I'm a hermit, I've always been a hermit? Just because I haven't seen Sunry for 20 years doesn't mean he's not a friend. Man could have changed a lot in that span of time, though. But to become a murderer, I can't see it. That's not the Sunry I knew. He was a good man, Put me up in his home for a year back after I left the Order. War hero, too, or so I hear. I wouldn't mind helping the fellow if we can. I owe it to him. Or you can be a young monkey lizard and ignore me, I guess. Well, I don't expect much these days.
Alright. War hero. That looks like a prison. Not going in there. Oh. Okay. Speak. Meh. I'm a business-oriented man.
I doubt the Republic would be involved in anything illegal. Still, if this Selkath has concerns, we could look into it for him.
You don't have to talk to him in
Be
third
careful there,
person.
kid.
He's right here.
Start poking your nose in a place that doesn't belong, and you might not like what you find.
You probably know all about that, Joey. Alright. This guy looks pretty cool. Iridorian. You don't really hear much about these guys.
I am not for hire. Perhaps the Mandalorian or the Achani can help you, though they lack the stomach for certain jobs.
Like, this is the only time you ever come across these kind of
Yes,
guys.
I'm not surprised. There are a few on this.
Oh, are you... Do you want to spy on the Republic too? Yeah, great. What is with you and hiring me to do 500 credit jobs?
We might have a position within the Sith organization for one such as you.
Your offer is pretty good, but I've heard some nasty things about you, Sith. Is it true you bombed Taris into dust?
This is war. In war, certain distasteful acts cannot be avoided. But ask yourself this, when we win the war, would you rather be against the Sith or with us?
You make a good point. And I've never turned down a job that pays up front.
Excellent. Report to the Sith Embassy tomorrow for your assignment.
I guess the discussion's not over yet. Can I talk to you?
You hiring for the Republic or the Sith? Then why are you wasting my time? There's big money to be made here. I can't risk missing a job offer because I'm yapping with you.
Ouch.